If you open the New Testament looking for the date of Jesus' birth, you won't find it. Luke mentions shepherds, Matthew mentions Magi, but neither mentions a month, a day, or even a season. For the first 2 centuries, Christians didn't celebrate birthdays at all. In fact, the church father Origen wrote that in Scripture, only sinners like Pharaoh and Herod celebrate birthdays. For them, the big date was Easter, the death, not the birth. So how did we get December 25th? The date appears abruptly in the 4th century. The Chronography of 354 lists December 25th as natus Christus in Betleem Judeae. But Rome wasn't the whole story. In the East, places like Jerusalem and Alexandria, they celebrated the birth on January 6th. This created a conflict. By 386 CE, leaders like John Chrysostom were begging the Eastern churches to align with the West and adopt December 25th. But why that date? The answer you usually hear is the pagans. People say the church co-opted the Roman festival of Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun. But that theory isn't ancient at all. It was popularized by Protestant scholars in the 18th century to criticize church traditions. In reality, the Roman evidence for a major sun festival on December 25th is weak. This is counterintuitive since we would expect sun veneration on the winter solstice. But we have quite a bit of information on when the Romans had sun-centered festivals, and December 25th isn't on the list. In fact, the earliest mention of a celebration of Sol Invictus on that day is in the same calendar where Christmas is first mentioned, but the details there are strange. Scholars think this likely means it was a late addition, perhaps a response to Christmas, not the other way around. So if it wasn't the sun, what was it? Calculation. Early Christians were obsessed with dating the crucifixion. In the West, they calculated the death of Jesus as March 25th. And here they applied an idea found in the Talmud, that great prophets die on the same day they were born. Moses, for example, is said to have died and been born on the same day. Important people have symmetrical lives, so obviously Jesus should too. Except applying that logic to Jesus would have yielded a birthday on March 25th. So these Christian math whizzes made an adjustment. Jesus wasn't born on the day he died. He was conceived on that date. Add 9 months, and bingo, you get December 25th. Since this logic is rather forced, they may have been angling for December 25th to start with. After all, having Jesus born on the shortest day of the year was symbolic. It fit with the sun symbolism commonly applied to him by early Christians. So it probably wasn't about copying pagans. It was about sacred math. They didn't fix the date because they knew when Jesus was born. They fixed it because they believed the universe had a divine order, one they could calculate. Now you know.